help?
Still gotta do this.
Welcome back to Long Shot, man.
Namely being on live TV tonight.
Don't remind me.
Welcome back to Long Shot, man. We're sitting here on the precipice of greatness with Devin Wade.
What they got you doing out there anyway?
I don't know.
Well, I guess they'll probably have you throw the ball around a little bit, get warmed up. And then they'll have you throw that 20-yard out. Bring everyone to their feet.
Well, yeah, let's do it, man.
My arm feels ready, man. Combine really woke me up.
That's what I wanted to hear. And the Jack Ford is going to be there tonight. That is super cool.
The Jack Ford? The Jack Ford, man?
Hey, man.
We're talking about the Jack Ford?
I don't always go with you.
I could ask if...
Oh, shoot. You know what? I can't. I got a call last night. Unfortunately, somebody dropped out, and I have to go to that. What do they call that again? Super Regional Combine. What? Yeah, crazy.
You made it, man. That Colt Gruden guy, how do you not like this kid? I love this kid. He drops every damn ball I've ever seen, and I love him. I love this kid guy. He's got an excellent pair of hands. He's got just a...
Yeah, tell me about it.
He's just a workhorse, man. He's got that Julian Edelman small white receiver thing going for him, and you gotta admire that.
Before you were born, this was my possession. From my perfect game in high school.
A baseball signed by Babe Ruth.
It's 7 touchdowns.
Not many people know this, but when Devin was a kid, he hit a home run over the neighbor's fence, and they had to fight a dog for like the entire summer to get that ball back before his dad just killed him. That's Babe Ruth, man. You know, I actually might be thinking of The Sandlot there, man. Don't take my word for it, but great movie too. I tried to get Benny the Jet Rodriguez to sign with the Raiders when I was with them, man. That guy's fast. I would tell him, like, put on those PF Flyers, man. Let's go. I want to see you run, boy. And he's like, PF Flyers kind of suck in grass, coach. And I'm like, don't that. If nothing makes a kid jump higher, run faster, and all that stuff. Run a dog, man.
Bring the ball home and put it right.
I tried to get every one of my team to get Flyers.
Love that.
Sorry, I'm talking over the sentimental family moment. I know it's important. I know that. I send an email every day to my brother in Washington. I'm like, hey, man, you know he's won more Super Bowls than you, right? You suck. And I've been doing that for about 8 years now.
Welcome to Long Shot.
Ah, thank you.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you back up a bit?
Oh, you'll get used to that.
Yeah, I ain't so sure.
Oh, you will. Let's get you some.
Oh, I thought, man, I was gonna I almost did shout there, and I was kind of like, if he did shout, would he be like, hey guys, I'm ready to party? But I think he was gonna be rude there, so I'm kind of glad I didn't do that.
You'll see. 1 sec. You guys ready for Devin? Devin, up the ramp.
Ready for what? How could you possibly do this?
Nope, you go for it. Balls to the wall, Ben.
Waited long enough.
What is all this?
You remember how we went to 6 regional what's-a-doozes before we found Devin?
Yes, and?
What's a doozits? That's not a word. That's in a playbook. 3x right, split y left. What's a do? What it basically is you set up the center and the quarterback in a punt formation, and every other line receiver, they just go way away from there. So there's just the center in the middle of the field with the quarterback behind him, and it's a 2-yard play to get sacked. So we never run it. The Colts tried it once, worked to perfection. Instant sack.
But after scouring all 6 regional combines, it was clear that there were 4 quarterbacks who were worthy of starring in this show.
They can't do that.
Ross, you didn't.
I did. I did.
They can do anything, man. This is Hollywood.
4 of you will all battle it out on live television, all for the opportunity to work with me in our state-of-the-art facility in your quest to go from long shot to an NFL roster. You're going to be put through a series of tests where you can prove to me that you've got what it takes, and there isn't much time to impress. One of you is heading home tonight.
I know he can't hear me, man, but I just want to tell Jack Ford right now, I'm way better than you, bitch.
First, though, let's introduce our long shots.
The University of Kentucky standout who injured his knee his junior year. It's Tredarius Johnson.
That's what you want to know.
At Wisconsin, it's Josh Butterly.
Like, remember this guy? Remember when he broke his knee on live television? We showed it like 50 times. That's known for getting his knee shattered. Just remind him that every day.
And a freshman starter at Texas who walked away from football 3 years ago. It's Devin Wade.
Now, the past week studying tape on all of you.
I've studied way more tape on all these guys.
It raised more questions than answers. And 2 of you will answer those questions right now. Josh Butterly,
Step up, Butters.
please step forward.
It's like, what if I didn't? I'm just being a dick the whole time.
The producers of Long Shot have given me carte blanche to cut one of you right out of the gate. But between the
Is he speaking French right now, man?
sides,
Carte blanche?
this is your chance.
You don't speak French, you speak football, man. We all speak football. Spider 2, Y banana, X right slant, zebra. Attack the defense. Anyone that's listening knows exactly what I just said if they know football.
Was that? That's not what we talked about.
I know.
It's so much better.
How is that who the better football player is?
I'll leave that to you. You're back on.
It's kind of an improv thing on this show, man.
It's simple, gentlemen.
Oh, look, it looks like a carnival game. That's gonna prove something.
Avoid the obstacles.
Man, this is
Score as many
stupid.
points as you can in the allotted time.
Stupid, stupid, man.
Higher point total wins. Ready? Begin.
Okay, Butterball, let's see what you got. I love this guy. He's so hard to tackle, it takes like 3 lines him down. But what I would do with him, coaching technique and very fat shaming, I would just put a donut on all of them and say, hey, if you hit this, you get to eat, man. If you don't, we make you eat a salad. It's your shot, baby. Let me guess, he's gonna nail a deep ball. I'm pretty nervous right now, man. Like, is the A supposed to be? Okay, let's try that again. Bam. I don't understand what I'm doing here, man. Alright, let's hit an easy one. Por favor. Okay. Got one. What about number 4, man? Let's get number 4. Okay, way over. Nailed it. Number 5. Okay, man. Just nailing these number 2s, man. I'm a number 2 champion. Okay, let's try that one again. Boom. Damn it, man. Come on, Devin. Be more like Aaron Rodgers. You know that guy's really good. Boom, number 4. Let's try it again. Nope. Oh, I nailed it. I should have played quarterback, man. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did. It's not professionally, man.
Josh Butterly. Unfortunately, your quest to be our long shot ends here. Best of luck. The rest of you, get some rest. Tomorrow, 2 more of you are going home.
What was that?
That's what I like to call amazing television. They didn't name me exactly.
That was more like B-level television, man. Like amazing television's like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad and The Wire, man.
That was the best part. Did you?
Omar coming! Omar coming! Omar coming! You fucking hide, man. That Omar guy. He's like a safety, man. Hard hitting. He just comes out of nowhere. He's like, you hear footsteps, man. Omar's coming and bam, you get lit up.
Look, Ross knows what he's doing.
Wade, Smizniak, Johnson. Today we're going to test you on mind, body, intangibles.
Mind, body, and intangibles. Okay, here we're talking about. This is my game right here, man. We're going to be talking about football plays.
Review. You'll kick things off for us. Devin, welcome to the play calling assessment. An NFL quarterback must be able to call plays in the huddle. And I'm here to see if you have the ability to pull that off. When I worked with Big Ben, it was like he knew what I was going to call even before I called it. And that's what
I wouldn't call Big Ben.
That's how it works. We'll play into your headset, and you have to call the play back to me in the correct order. Now, your ability to remember
Right slant,
big impact.
Y cross, sexual assault tight end. I think that's the play Ben runs, man.
All right, let's go.
Strong-eyed twins, flex dagger, twins dagger, X dig, Y shallow, Z go.
What's the first part of the play?
Strong-eyed twins,
Twins.
flex dagger.
Good job.
Come on, man, I'm over
What's the
this.
next portion?
Flex dagger,
Flex. Dagger.
Good. Next.
X dig,
X. Dig.
Next.
Y shallow,
Y. Shallow.
Lead.
Z go, man.
Z. Go.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
This is my game right here, man. I'm a football. I love the language.
Single back, ace pair.
Single back, Y, X, Y, X, Z, U, Y, X, Z, U. Single back,
Single back. Ace. Pair.
Great. Next.
what was that? Y, X,
Y. Stick.
Yep. Keep going.
X. Slant.
Next.
don't know, man.
Go.
Finally.
U,
U. Flat.
Keep it up. Gun bunch weak.
gun, trail,
Go.
X, Y, Z,
Last play.
X, Y, Z, gun,
Gun bunch weak.
trail,
Excellent.
Double trail.
X, Y, Z, man. X, Y, Z.
X. Go.
And
Y dig,
Y. Dig.
lastly,
Z, Shallow.
See, shallow. Well done, Devin. Good work. Well, that's the end of the play call assessment, and you did about as well as I expected you to. If I were you, I'd get ready for the next challenge.
Thank you, man. I study film all the time, man. It's just... It's easy for me.
Man, you how'd it go in there? Shoot, man. I don't know. I think I did good, but that guy's just so tough to read, you know?
Any advice?
Yeah, if you don't know the answer, don't guess.
Devin, come in.
I gotta sneeze, man.
Good luck.
Spider, too.
Devin, have a seat. It's time for the football IQ assessment. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions that I'd expect any NFL quarterback prospect to know. You ready?
I was born ready.
Position is highlighted on the screen.
That would be the safety, dude.
Safety?
Good. Who's your hot receiver on this?
This one's the tough one. Going with B.
He's right there.
Okay. What personnel are we in on this play?
2 tight end set. 2-2-2.
Oh, it's 22.
I see. Well, there's not much of a surprise there. Head out to the practice field. We'll take a look at you out there.
If you don't mind, I'll stick around, see if you can maybe try to match what I did.
Whatever, man. Knock yourself out.
Devin, hustle up. It's time for the field test assessment.
Field testing, man.
I'm going to evaluate your timing and your accuracy as you throw a variety of routes. Players like Aaron Rodgers are as great as they are because they know where to throw the ball and they know when to throw it. And if you can't do
Talking about Aaron Rodgers, man, I could talk about... Okay, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers, man. Okay, this guy, I would just... Who wouldn't want to, like, go on a family vacation with him, like, all the time? Aaron just talking about football and having a couple of Corona lights on the beach, just like... I mispushed the wrong button. We gotta cut that part out, man. I got too excited talking about Aaron Rodgers.
If you don't mind, I'll stick around, so you can maybe try to match what I did.
Whatever, man. Knock yourself out.
I'm not intimidated by you, man. I'm the quarterback, man, the superhero.
Now, I'm going to evaluate your timing and your accuracy as you throw a variety of routes. Players like Aaron Rodgers are as great as they are because
He said Aaron Rodgers, man. I gotta... Okay, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Now, who wouldn't want to buy a couple of tickets like me and him? I'm like, hey, man, let's go to the beach down there for a month or two and we'll talk football. And that's a guy I'd really want to sit down in my QB camp, man. This Jack Ford, he's been totally ripping me off all the time. Like, you're telling me, man, just you sit down a couple of quarterbacks who aren't pros and you talk to them about football, what run, who's the hot receiver and all this stuff. Does that sound familiar, Jack Ford? Yeah, that's my gig, man. I'm gonna sue EA. I'm going to sue EA. I'm going to get ESPN's lawyer. You know ESPN's owned by Disney, right? And we're going to kick these guys' ass. Take them for all they're worth. You take my QB, man, I'll kick your ass, Jack Ford. Oh, look. I'm a regular Aaron Rodgers. That's all you had to say just to get me motivated, man. Get that ball up there, man. Get that ball up there. Touchdown. This is so easy, man.
Announcements are complete. It's time for me to sit down and carefully evaluate each of you on tape. There's some good, and there was a lot of bad out there today.
Why are you looking at me when you say that, Jack Ford? You non-Super Bowl winning cunt. You won a Super Bowl as an assistant coach. I've won a Super Bowl as an assistant coach. And I've won a Super Bowl as a head coach. You don't know shit, Jack Ford. It's my QB camp from me, man. I tell you what.
Your performance.
Chucky, Jack Ford, Octagon, man. That would just blow your mind. Blow my mind. I just get so excited thinking about pummeling his stupid face in.
Wade, the two of you have shown the capacity to challenge.
I kind of got the feeling Schmizniak is a Russian spy, man.
Down to intangibles. And I'm going to meet with each of you.
Every time you talk to this guy in behind the scenes and he's talking shit to you, he always lets it slip. He's like, "You mind if I stay around and watch you work, comrade?" And I'm like, dude, you gotta back off, man. You gotta give me some credit there, man. My Russian accent's pretty hilarious, man. Hey, come over there.
Don't sit down. Get under center. I want to hear your cadence. Let's go.
You want me to...
That's your center. Let me hear your cadence.
Put your hand in the guy's gooch and let's go. We're actors here, man.
Blue 80. Blue 80.
Why is that disappointing?
Give me a play that you were in college.
But Coach, I'm not really sure why this matters.
This is the attitude you're gonna bring to the show?
No.
You ever call plays before?
Oh, now we're at the heart of it.
Let me ask you something. Why are you here?
Because I love football.
Every idiot in the stands loves football. Why are you here?
I love football. Does that make me Jack Ford? I'm seriously gonna kick this guy's ass.
Mike? Can I help you with something? Take a seat, Mike. Devin. Here, can you get the door?
This is the sad part where we're like, we can't do this, we suck.
This should be quick.
What did Jack ask you?
No questions. Just talked about how much he loves my team. So.
Comrade. See, he said it. Did you hear him? Did you hear him say it, man? It's like...
It's not about who's the better player, it's a better show.
Look, I'm telling
I mean, how good would Aaron Rodgers look in some swim trunk beach next to me with a couple Corona lights and we're just sitting there like, hey man, we got a split wide set, a single back, X on the right, and the Y goes for the post, play action, boom, boom, boom. Touchdown every time, man. I just want to talk this stuff. It's like, he has such creative facial hair too, man. I mean, I've kind of got a man crush on the guy. I got a story. Let's get off of Aaron Rodgers back to Jack Ford, this piece of shit.
I was supposed to be the football guy. You're supposed to run the show. That's the dynamic we agreed to.
I mean, he can throw from the left across his body and score touchdowns. I mean, how do you not just talk about this guy all the time?
I give up.
Oh, come on, Jack.
I mean, when you get hurt and it's like, oh, my calf's hurt, John, my calf's hurt. I went down from the booth for Tarico, and Tarico's like, where you going, John? I'm like, shut up, Tarico. Piece of shit. I go down there and I put some oil on my hands and I kind of massage Aaron Rodgers' sore calf for like 4 or 5 hours. And it's like, Coach, I got to get back out on the game, man. The game's over. I got to go home now, man. I'm like, but are you feeling okay, man? I just really want this calf to be good for you, man, because you're great to watch, man.
I'm sorry.
I'll be on set in 5 minutes, but you keep that lunatic away from me.
We're almost ready for you guys.
No offense, but what's the holdup?
Be the best man win.
Yeah.
Y'all. You heard him? He said, duh, comrade.
I got a tinkle, but I'm too nervous to move. Me too.
This decision wasn't an easy one. Both of you are worthy candidates, but based on intangibles, one of you deserved it more.
Oh.
Dude!
Devin Wade, congratulations. You're our long shot.
Yeah, baby!
I told you could do it.
I'm ready to screw him over. You just watch.
Yeah, I'll watch him be the long shot. That's what I'm gonna do.
Based on intangibles, man. This guy's got great intangibles. You ever see...
Knew you could do it.
Everyone's got pretty great intangibles, and when I think about it, the more I realize I don't know what intangibles are. I just kind of say it in the booth all the time, and people are like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense, John." I'm always just like, "Yep." I went out with my wife at the restaurant. The menu they gave us, and it's got great intangibles.
Guess by intangibles they mean dead parents, huh?
What?
Wow, that guy's a prick. Is that what intangibles means? It means dead parents?
Don't get too comfortable.
Holy good Lord God, I've been saying tangibles wrong my entire life. If it means dead parents, I've been insulting all these players. I need to rethink my life, man.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to...
Why don't you put the phone away and dump the food?
I gotta make a phone call, man.
Here to work. Yes, sir. There's not a lot of film on you, so I want to start by looking at the footage of your final college game. I need you to focus.
Yes, sir, Coach.
All right, looks like you got crew out here. Why'd you force them?
I'm making a phone call, man. Hey, Evan, this is John Gruden. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, John.
So I was kind of sitting here, and I was going through this long shot thing, and I'm recording it right now, and I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know what intangibles are, and this guy, he just told me, because I won the long shot thing, he walks up to me and he says, intangibles. I guess what they mean by that is dead parents. Is that what intangibles means, man?
Is that what it means to you?
I thought so. I thought I was telling people in the commentary all the time, man. I was like, this guy's got great intangibles. I didn't know I was telling everybody this guy's got dead parents.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
All right, man, that confirms it. Thank you, Evan. All right, we're going to go back to long shot. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Ball to him.
Back to it. So, all right, Evan confirmed that dead parents.
It's open or you saw it? Because I can see your eyes. Looks like you're throwing blind over the middle.
Well, I mean, Colt's always a safe bet, so...
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as a safe bet. I don't care if Antonio Brown's running the routes.
I care if Antonio Brown's running the routes. Antonio Brown, man.
I don't know.
That's AB.
Make a play.
Yeah, well, you did. For the other team. Down 21 and down 4 on the wrong side of the field. What's the upside you complete that pass? A 7-yard gain?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, the Tennessee Titans lost a Super Bowl by 1 yard. 7 yards is a pretty good gain.
Tells the story.
Jack Ford, he's such a short-sighted prick, man.
We're gonna start from 0. You haven't taken a snap in 3.5 years. We're gonna find out what our base is, and we can advance as quickly as you are capable. Got it? So am I right in assuming that you know defensive and offensive formations since you played high school football in Texas?
Of course.
You sure? And what formation is that offense in?
Looks like a three tight end set, single back. Yeah.
It's single back.
Of course it is. You had me worried for a month.
Jack Ford, what do you think? We're studying tape here, man. This is what I do for a living.
It's right there.
Good.
Yeah.
You need to be able to identify the
I actually didn't on the what he said there, man, so I kind of just threw it up there and was like, I know I'm going to be right.
this morning. Let's meet back up this afternoon on the practice field. Okay, now that we've spent some time identifying matchups, let's apply that to the field. And we'll do that by calling a play, and then we'll take a closer look at the matchups we can exploit.
Wait, we're calling it. I've never done that before. UT, the coach just held up little pictures on the sideline telling me what to do.
Same idea, except in the NFL, it's more involved. Think of it as a recipe for an entire offense.
Can I check my scouting report here, man? I want to check my scouting report here. Oh, negative. I did not identify the hot receiver. Probably X because the blitz was coming that way, man. But I was like, whatever. Performance, B. IQ, D+.
One word gives you the formation to line up in. Another one tells a receiver which route to run. It's as simple as that.
Okay, that doesn't seem so hard.
Where it gets hard is when these play names become long and complicated. So I'm going to give you a play, and I want you to repeat it back to me in the same way that you would deliver it in the huddle during a game.
Oh, we're doing this game again. How fucking fun. I like that we've done this, and it was so fun the first time. We're doing it again.
Go with I pro.
I pro bench, X out, Z post, Y option.
What? Hold on.
It's easy. Start with the first word that's usually the formation in most systems.
I pro
I pro.
bench.
Good. The next part is usually the name of the play concept. This tells everyone what their responsibilities are. The line, tight end, etc.
Bench.
Bench.
Right. That tells everybody what to do.
I don't remember if it was XYZ or ZYX.
X out.
Right. That tells that receiver to run an out route.
Z post.
Z post is correct.
Yep.
Right side receiver runs a post.
Good. Typically, the receivers on a play are labeled X, Y, and Z.
And that goes from left to right.
On the right, Y
There.
lines up somewhere in between. Okay. Last one.
It was, it's the Y option.
Y option.
Great. You just called your first play. Hopefully, it won't be your last.
I hope it's the last one of this segment, man.
Funny, Wade. You have to get this stuff down, or you have no shot after this show. Focus.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I'm getting a Christian Bale American Psycho from this guy, man.
Somehow you've managed to take all the excitement out of America's most exhilarating game. I've got 5 cameramen filming a guy reading diagrams.
They're formations.
They probably are. Walk with me, Jack. Whoa. It's time to take the training wheels off.
You know, I bought one of those for all my guys one year, and it was just kind of like nuts. You just
32 scouts.
lean forward, lean backward, and then all of a sudden they explode, man. Like it would just kind of explode.
When?
I think
You're like, whoa, what's gonna happen? Start a fire, grab a fire extinguisher, and you're just, it's kind of, it was really funny. Brad Johnson got really hurt though.
that's the best part.
Gotta never forget.
I want it to be a surprise.
That's why he was never a runner in football, man.
He's not ready. You're setting this kid up to fail.
Ah, you'll figure it out. And if you don't, you'll never work again, Jack.
You'll never work again, Jack. And guess who's gonna be the long shot host of next season?
Yeah, but 2 weeks? You know, when you said we were starting at 0, I didn't realize we would be suddenly going 100 miles an hour.
All right, well, neither did I.
There's just so much to prepare. It took 2 weeks. I'm not sure that's possible.
Look, Devin, it's important to... Every challenge that we are presented with is an opportunity. Yeah.
Jack?
That's good advice, actually, Jack. You're turn around on me, man.
Amazing this place is, man.
Oh, they're bringing back Colton Cruz, the Cruz missile, man. Oh, I love this kid, man. He's got that Julian Edelman wide receiver thing. Did I already say that, man? Yep. But just as true now as it was then, man.
Colt will help you get up to speed and he can play with you in the game.
Yep, let's do it. Don't care.
Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Of course.
We're just some X's and O's football.
Be honest to goodness, Jack. If you could put the phone away.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'll put my phone up your ass, Jack Ford.
He has got the hat and everything.
Take a seat.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
All right. I was just telling Devin here that we've got 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Which is reality. And we're going to approach this like we're on a bye week. So I'm going to give you a first-hand look on what it's like for an NFL quarterback to prepare for an opponent.
Hey-o! Hate to interrupt Blue's Clues, but if you could put down your crayons. Who's he?
Uh, Colton Cruz, Mr. Fountain? Devin's best friend. We met at combo.
Oh, right, yeah. Full heart, bad hands can lose. You know that game you guys are gonna be playing? A couple guys you never heard of just signed on. Dwight Freeney and Lamar Woodley. The ratings are gonna be through the roof! Yeah, I just talked to the old Lammer. He said after having a year off, he's in great shape and really looking forward to punishing quarterbacks.
Don't worry, we're gonna smoke these guys.
But, well, it should be.
Youth versus old, washed-up people. This is the battle of the Titans, folks.
Finish when you get back to work.
Okay. Go on.
You know who would have been great at that? If they got Jeremy Piven, the Ari Gold guy, and they had him do that, that would have been amazing, man. I would love for him to come in and just be like, "Fuck, man!" You know how Ari Gold is on the Entourage show, man. He's always just crazy. I just love that guy, man.
I feel like we made some... But things started to fall apart when we got to the matchups and the adjustments you need to make.
It's just so much being thrown at me at once. I mean, 1 minute I'm calling plays, the next I got 5 seconds to look up every matchup. I can't do it.
Yes, you can. Hey, listen. I'm here, buddy. I'm gonna help old Jack here figure out a way to get through to you. Whenever I ever let you down.
All right, let's go back to matchups. And this time we're going to factor in down and distance, which you admittedly struggled with at UT.
Yeah.
All right, second field tied in the fourth quarter. What's the defense expect us to do here? Yeah, simple, right? Second.
Simple, right? Yeah, give me my IQ up, man. Get the IQ up.
First down, keep the drive going. So now that we know that they're expecting us to run,
Yeah,
what do we
man.
do to exploit that?
Throw the ball deep. Play action, man. Play action. You gotta go over them.
You sure? Yeah, it'd be the perfect time to hit him with a play-action pass.
Yeah.
I just said that, Jack Ford. I'm telling you guys, I could have done this. I could have done this so easy.
Make the run. Hit him for a big gain on that pass play.
Okay.
See, your key here is the safety. Yes? No?
He's the key? No, the safety's on defense. He's not a key, man. He's a human.
No.
Oh. Hey, Dev, is this Sky or Buzz? Sky or Buzz, Dev?
Oh, I don't know. Look, I don't even know what I'm supposed to know.
Because you just do, Dev. Come on.
Sky or Dove, Buzz. Sky or Dove, Buzz. Buzz, Sky.
For dinner.
We'll get it tomorrow.
I don't freaking know. Doesn't even make any sense.
I don't want to sound like a jackass here, man, but it's kind of stuff's not that difficult.
Hey, Coach. Coach, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you have a second?
Yeah, go on.
Well, I was reading about Cam Newton. In his rookie season, the Panthers simplified everything for him, so he only had to read 1 or 2 things on each play. And, well, I was wondering if you might be willing to do that for Devin.
It's interesting.
And, well, I know Devin isn't the most open book, but I know every play he's ever run. I know which ones he's good at and which ones he ain't.
You like Detroit-style pizza?
Sir?
We're gonna need brain food. This could take all night.
I'm more of a pepperoni guy or meat lovers. You gotta love that meat. Get that protein. Get yourself built up. Stay hungry for the big game, though. So maybe eat 1.5 pieces so you don't eat 2 pieces so you don't get too full so you're still hungry for the Sunday game, man. That's thinking smart, man.
I'm impressed.
Really? Well, do you think it'll work?
Well, it better. We'll see how Devin responds, and then back here tomorrow night to make adjustments.
Yes, sir.
I hope we get into more gameplay, man. I like when they play, like, I like story and everything, but you kind of wanting a little bit more of a mix here, man. I want to show what I can do. Maybe go back to high school and play a game. Nope. Okay.
Based on Colt's idea, we have a new plan.
Yeah, it was the Cam Newton stuff I was telling you about.
So we're gonna do some simple reads off defenders. So let's focus, get some good work in. All right, let's start out slow. Instead of reading the entire field like I've been expecting you to do, we're only gonna focus on one side of the field. Now, in this situation, you only have to worry about Colt and the tight end. Ignore every other player on the field.
Now, the tight end is going to be running an out route to the sideline. I'm going to be running a curl.
You only have to make one read on this play. When the tight end runs his route, is he covered by the linebacker? If he is, you throw it to Colt. If he's not, then you throw it to the tight end. Simple, right?
I think I got it, man.
Yep.
If he's covered,
One read.
throw it to Colt.
All right, let's go.
If he's not, throw it to Tidy. He's being... I just didn't push it fast. Fuck that shit. I say we're redoing it, man. We're redoing it.
All right, 6 days till the live game. It's time to change it up. Based on Colt's idea, we have a new plan.
Yeah, it was the Cam Newton stuff I was telling you about.
So we're gonna do some simple reads.
That Cam Newton stuff, man. You just kind of sit there, and if a woman asks you a question, you tell her she's a dumb because she's a woman. That's the Cam Newton way, man. It's hilarious. Every time. It's just like,
Worry about Colt and the tight end.
how did you feel about the routes you guys were running? And they were willing to get the extra yards. And he just starts laughing. And it's like, oh my God, why is a woman talking, man? It's the most sexist thing I've ever heard. Hilarious.
If he is, you
I think Cam Newton's a piece of shit, man.
then you throw it to the tight end. Simple, right?
That's it?
Yep. Just one read.
Just one read, man. If he's covered by the linebacker, you throw it to Colt. Easy squeezy lemon peasy.
Great read. Safety back there, and the corner's still covering Colt.
Just need to make one read here, D. I know the corner's in zone because
He's facing the middle of the field.
Good. Now we're gonna attack that safety, make him cover one of our receivers. And when he does it, cover should be open, right? Ready?
Okay, so we're looking for the open guy. Open guy here, man. What the fuck was that? I didn't even push the button. This is getting frustrating, man.
All right, 6 days till the live game. It's time to change it up. Based on Colt's idea, we have a new plan.
yeah, it was the Cam Newton stuff I was telling you about.
So we're gonna do some simple reads off defenders. So let's focus.
Simple reads off defenders, man. Let's do it.
Slow. Instead of reading the entire field like I've been expecting you to do, we're only gonna focus on one side of the field. And in this situation, you only have to worry about Colt and the tight end. Ignore every other player on the field.
Now the tight end is going to be running an out route to the sideline. I'm going to be running a curl.
You only have to make one read on this play. When the tight end runs his route...
You just force feed it to Colt Cruz. You just force it down his throat. The defense can't stop the Cruz missile, man.
Yep, just one read.
If I learned anything from Brett Favre, you just triple coverage means nothing, man. If you throw a pick, we're going to win the game. Booyah Kasha.
See? Great read.
Great read, man.
Okay,
You're not illiterate. Good work, man.
Corner's still covering Colt.
Just need to make one read here, D. I know the corner's in zone.
You know, breaking off topic here,
Now we're going to attack.
I'm going to be honest.
They can cover one of our receivers.
Eli Manning, I think, is illiterate. He doesn't look like the brightest guy, man. All right, something about a safety. Just hit it the open guy, right? That's all we got to do here, man. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Boom! Great read.
Okay, we're going to read the cornerback on this play.
Okay, the corner.
The slot receiver's going to be running a deep corner route to the sideline. If the cornerback covers him, that should leave me open on the curl. If the cornerback covers me, the slot receiver should be open. Make sense?
I think so, yeah.
God damn it, I'm so tired of doing this shit.
All right, 6 days till the live game. It's time to change it up. Based on Colt's idea, we have a new plan.
Yeah, it was the Cam Newton stuff I was telling you about.
So we're going to do some simple reads off defenders, so let's focus, get some good work in. All right, let's start out slow. Instead of reading the entire field like I've been expecting you to do, we're only going to focus on one side of the field. Now, in this situation, you only have to worry about Colt and the tight end. Ignore every other player on the field.
The tight end is going to be running an out route to the sideline. I'm going to be running a curl.
You only have to make one read on this play. When the tight end runs his route, is he covered by the linebacker? If he is, you throw it to Colt. If he's not, then you throw it to the tight end. Simple, right?
Old man.
Yep, just one read.
All right, let's go.
Going to Mr. Colt Cruz, force it down their throats. Always get it to Mr. Colt Cruz.
See? Great read. Okay, now we got a safety back there, and the corner's still covering Colt.
Just need to make one read here, D. I know the corner's in zone because
He's facing the middle of the field.
Good. We're gonna attack that safety, make him cover one of our receivers. And when he does it, cover should be open, right?
Got it.
Ready?
It looks like the inside guy should be open, man. Booyah, Kush. God damn it. It locks in and then it doesn't lock in, man, and you get that little moment of panic like, fuck, don't miss it, man.
Cornerback on this play.
Can I read the fullback and the tight end on this play, man? I got one play that's every time, man. It's called Spider 2 Y fucking banana. Let me run it.
slot receiver should be open. Make sense?
I think so, yeah.
Slot receivers going out. Colt going in. Got it. Easy peasy.
Another example of a matchup mismatch. We're exposing the truth by forcing one of the defenders to show us who he's covering. And then we make the defense pay for it by throwing it to the guy who's wide open. All off one read. right, let's take a break. I think we're finally making some great progress.
Making some great progress here, man. Yeah, what's that scouting report say, man? Football IQ B, I'm not an idiot. B for Devin, no, this is B for... Shit, man, I don't got anything. Buccaneers, man. Buccaneers. I like it, man. I like it. I liked it, man. We're getting better. Getting better. Wait, what's the rating? What is it? 4. Oh my goodness. 4.3. That's as like high as you can get. Cool, man.
For being here today. Take a look down. Look at your feet.
I'm not wearing shoes, man. I'm wearing flip-flops and enjoying a nice Corona Light. I don't want to look at my feet no more, man.
As the man, you're standing on the cusp of history. I have assembled Drago. And in Devin Wade, I found Rocky. Tomorrow night's game will be the football.
You know, Rocky loses in the first movie, man.
And now, the man of the hour, the star of Longshot, Devin Wade.
Oh, man, I'm so proud of you. You've come this far. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's not make it weird. All right, good.
Questions, fire away. Nothing's off limits.
Should be a couple things off limits, man. Like, you shouldn't talk about some things that like make people really uncomfortable.
Leaving him up there alone is not a great
Like-
idea.
You gotta give them what they want, Julia.
Like political stuff that probably should be off limits.
Game experience going to prove about Devin Wade? What I mean is, this is basically NFL competition, and you haven't played football at any level for what, 3 years?
I've been away for a while, but I've been working really hard. I feel like my body's in top physical shape, so.
Then let me cut to the chase. Are you ready mentally?
I mean, I don't know if you're ever ready until you're...
Devin, I covered your career at the University of Texas. You ever call Coach Hauser to apologize? And if you don't excel tomorrow night, it's on you. What's to stop you from hightailing again?
Okay, Coach Hauser knew it was a difficult time for me. But for tomorrow, I guess, I just want people to know what I'm capable of.
What are you capable of? It's a pretty big leap to go from some guy walking down the street and become an NFL quarterback in 6 weeks.
I wouldn't just say I'm some guy walking down the street.
When your father died, you struggled badly playing Division I. What makes you think you can go to the pro level?
How dare you ask me about my father?
Oh,
You have to step in.
he's fine.
Hey, after you left UT, you went to hiding. A 5-star blue chip quarterback doesn't usually vanish. Where'd you disappear to?
Went to Matt Leinert's house.
Earth to Devon. Where'd you go?
Oh, come on, man. I wanted to keep shouting at these guys. There's nothing more fun than shouting at reporters. We're doing the Cam Newton thing, right, man?
There will be a meet and greet in the lobby with the NFL legend.
Hey, thank you, Julia, and thank you, Devin. Let's get out real quick.
Okay, and don't forget, tell everyone to be sure to tomorrow night when Devin steps in to the Thunderdome.
I think that's copyrighted, man.
Hey, Pat, to you and the viewers out there, I gotta tell you and fill you in.
What's the scouting report say, man? I fell apart, and I felt they handled it pretty goddamn impressively, man.
And on this new reality series called Long Shot. So, Pat, let me ask you this. Does Devin Wade realistically have a shot to make an NFL roster?
Jimmy, they're calling it the long shot for a... This is going to be a ridiculously long shot. those NFL legends, these are some of the greatest competitors and the greatest minds of the game over the last generation. They're not going to give it to this kid for free. They're not going to let him come in here off a limited college experience and make an NFL football team. But I will say this, if Devin goes out there and performs well, there's going to be a lot of noise. There's going to be a lot of excitement. And, Jim, I got to tell you, I don't think you can do it.
I gotta tell you guys, this video's fucking over, man.
Emmy,